All right, reality faces a cash crunch, so are American firms outsourcing work to India. So what will Indian BPO firms do to maintain or get a higher cost advantage? Move away from even tier 2 cities now into rural areas. Could that be the next big BPO destination? There is a mixed verdict, but worth finding out, which is what Meenakshi Shekhar and Neha Jain have done.
BPOs mean jobs. Nobody will contest that claim. In the big cities, a single call center employs at least 500 people. Now finally, rural India could have the same job opportunities. The big BPO firms are going rural, driven not by social responsibility, but by good business sense.
The concept is, if Indian cities can be the best BPO centers for the entire world and the Fortune 500 companies, our firm belief is that our Indian villages have a lot of potential and employable youth who can provide the best of BPO services to the world.
The pitch from BPO firms is that such BPOs will stem the rural to urban migration and create jobs directly in rural India. But there's compelling arithmetic as well. The cost of setting up shop in rural India is 20 to 30% lower than in the cities. Rural salaries are much lower at about 3,000 rupees. And the attrition rate too is much lower. Most companies say that there is now a reverse migration where BPO employees are moving from the big cities back to their villages, even if this means a lower salary. This is because all their other expenses like travel and accommodation are cut by almost 50 to 60%. All said and done, it's not easy to run a BPO firm in rural India. Infrastructure, connectivity and training are the three large concerns. And skeptics within the industry doubt whether rural BPOs will meet international standards.
Rural is something else, rural BPO. I think that frankly can only work for domestic customers where you need local language skills and not English speaking skills, etc. And there is a limitation to how much you can do in rural BPO.
Despite the challenges, most of the large BPO firms are willing to experiment, which is why they are sending trained staff from the cities to kick off the training program in rural India. With Neha Jain in New Delhi, in Hyderabad, Meenakshi Shekhar for NDTV.